Hello, YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be, and today we're going to be talking about karmic debt. This is a requested video. If you tuned in on yesterday, one of my supporters asked this question, and I was like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Today is that tomorrow. And so before I begin, I want to make sure that everybody underneath the listening voice of myself has them some wild yam butter. Know about my wild yam butter that's going viral on TikTok as we speak. This wild yam butter was created for the chosen ones to help them with their spiritual journey of ascension. For women, you put it on twice a day, morning and night. For men, once a day. This helps to balance your hormones. Your hormones are regulated by that thyroid. If you have thyroid issues, it'll be a balancer there. If you have skin issues, if your hair falling out, if you have endometriosis, fibroids, if you have mood swings, anxiety, you can't sleep at night, the minerals, the active ingredients and minerals inside of my wild yam butter can help you get back in sync with the circadian rhythm in this land, help you calm them nerves so you can focus, to bring memory, cognitive thinking, help you with that frontal cortex that be out of balance when you be numb from trauma and relationships that you stayed in too long that wasn't serving you. And if you need that help, if you're a chosen one, I created this for you underneath the guidance of my inner being. It's available on my website. If you're on TikTok, you can see my website readily available on the screen. It is entitled saltoftheearthpub.org. You can click on the picture of me and go directly to my link tree, and it's there. There's so many ways you can get there. Saltoftheearthpub.org is called Wild Yam Butter. It's a cream. You put it on once a day for a man, twice a day for a woman. You could even use it on your face as acne or hormonal acne destroyer. Okay? Y'all know where to get this at? All right, Wild Yam Butter, made by yours truly, Goddess Just Be. I have meal plans, I have weight loss cheat codes, I have highly beneficial foods, I have detoxes on my website, I have courses on my website. If you're a beginner at these courses, the Power in Your Blood is really a powerful course. That's all inclusive. And then there's the how can I reverse the brain effery? That's when you've been through trauma and you've been in sleep mode so much, and you don't even feel worthy and lovable no more. So everything that you need is there on my website. And let us begin with this lesson. Welcome to the Inner Being Church, all things within. I am your First Lady, Goddess Just Be. And today, our mission, as well as every other day, our mission is to illuminate the inner depths of yourself, challenging your core beliefs, the ones that ain't serving you anyway, in an effort to push you up to speed with who you really are, because you could be doing, have anything that you put your mind to. Today, we're talking about this thing called karmic debt, and I'm going to stop every last one of you in your track, and we're going to write something down in the comment on every platform. Hey, Crystal, thank you for being here on every platform. And we're not going to call this thing no debt. Like, we got to get out of the idea of casting spells upon ourselves. So I wrote down on here the things that I want to do more of. So put that in the comment, do more of, do more of. Do more of. That's what when I say do more of, when I say the thing that you need to do more of, I'm talking about what they used to call, what other people call karmic debt. Do more of. Because God is just God trying to experience itself. Do more of. Change your mind, change your life. That's what I'm talking about. Do more of. We got to stop with that foolery. Oh, I'm in debt. Oh, I ain't gonna never leave this realm until I pay my bills. I'm just trying to make it to Friday. Right? Hey, Bakiba, hey, Trey, do more of. That's going to be the language, okay? Get comfortable, being easy on yourself, easy like Sunday morning, because you God in this realm. No, ain't nobody forced you to come here. The devil ain't make you come here. You chose to come forward in physical form for the thrills of expansion because you knew you remember yourself, right? Do more of. Karmic debt is do more of. So what you wanted to do. Nobody got you by the neck. Nobody foot is on your neck. You just decided to experience a human form of yourself, God. And in experiencing that, numerology played a part in it. Numbers play a part in it. I taught you all numbers already. We deal with numbers. Thank you for the orders. We deal with numbers as it pertains to every scripture that I come forth with on these lives. I come forward with a scripture and I'll break it down to the numerology, the understanding of numerology, so you can get to know yourself. So this means that your birthday, your path to come forth, your birthday lies a meaning. Something you need to understand about your other lifetimes. For it's just in case you don't have the capability, the brain capacity to go into your record room, the subconscious mind, or all of your lifetimes, your Lamb Book of Life, just in case you're not able to spiritually go there just yet. Maybe you just at 10% of brain capacity and you don't remember your lifetimes. Well, 10% of brain capacity could take you a couple of years to get to, a couple of lifetimes, a couple of eons to get to. So you set it up to where you would have reminders as it pertains to numbers. If you wanted to understand yourself, you said that you was going to understand yourself as it pertains to energy, frequency, and vibration. And numbers are just that, God. They're energy too. They're frequency too. And oh yeah, they're vibration. So everybody know their birthday, right? Everybody know what your birthday is, right? Nobody just wondering, just they can't find a birth certificate. Y'all have birth certificates, like, right? Right. So I'm gonna give you time. I want you to get you a piece of paper and a pen so you can write something down. You don't need a whole booklet. You just need to have enough space because you're gonna do a little bit of math. All right. Jonique, I like that name. That's so beautiful. Hey Douglas, I see you, babe. All right. And so with that in mind, we're going to figure out what the energy of our birthday is saying. Hey, hey, hey. I see y'all over there. I want to do more living than I have been. Asking you shall receive. Hey, Trinae. So here we go. We're going to discuss two numbers today. The first number is going to be something called your regular life path. Hey, Roy, I see you, babe. You already know yours, bro. You got an 8 on there. The image is flipped. Thank you for reminding me. The first number is going to be your regular life path. Regular. So if anybody come up in the room, we on regular life path. So the regular life path is going to be the thing that you just said, oh, I'm going to go and experience this here. Maybe I want to experience more love. I want to experience, more this, more that. Whatever you said, regular. So somebody type that in the comment. Regular life path number. Regular. That's what we starting off with. Regular. Hey, cosmic being. Abundance. Hey. I've been going to sleep. I need to stay up a little bit. If y'all be up tonight, I'm gonna stay up a little bit so I can be on y'all live. I miss y'all. Thank you for patience, you babe. Regular. So I want to define what before we start adding stuff up. When I say regular life path, I mean pretty much you were the nothingness, like, right? The darkness that was on the face of the deep. So before you come forth in physical form, you like maybe got bored of experiencing your nothingness, like, right? And you say, I want to go forth. I'm going to set the tone. I'm going to choose my parents. I'm going to choose my trauma. I'm going to choose the day that I die, just like you do on a game. The game, this is the real life game of life, like, right? Just like the little children do on a game. They pick their car, they pick their house, they pick the scenery and all that. You did that. You probably be like, oh, no, I could have never picked this or chose this. Yeah, that's because you dumbed down to maybe 10% of your brain capacity. But when you were all knowing, you knew everything. Yeah, you were connected to all there was. When you were nothing, you knew that you were nothing, but you were everything at the same time, and that you knew that you wouldn't be able to get this thing called life wrong. Right? You set forth different things like an inner being. You set up the tone to have 99.9% of you in the non-physical, while you experienced yourself in 0.01 of energy in a human form, like as a black lady, a white man, or whatever you are. And you chose that. You chose that. Nobody pushed you off the cliff or nothing. And in your choosing, you also chose when you were going to die. So there's no accidents. There's no things in this realm that are just happening. Ain't nobody really wilding out. You choose your stumbling blocks. You choose when you want to go back. Let me do that again. Right? You choose the moments when you ascend and descend. He ain't no devil. It's you. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you, Cosmic. It's you. You, just regular you, existing, trying to play the game of life. Even if you're depressed today, so guess what? You chose to come forward because of that trauma, because of that situation being your foundation, because you knew you wake up one day. You knew you'll be the savior that you were looking for. All right? So don't get in this physical body and then start wilding out talking about, oh no, I could never. I don't feel sorry for you because yes, you did. Because as you evolve and get to a certain place in life, you look back just like the church people say, as I look back over my life and I think things over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. I got a testimony. You knew that. Because when you get to maybe neutral and above, then you count it all joy. But when you over here, experiencing God over here, you call this here, oh, I'm doing karmic debt. Oh, have mercy on me. Somebody pray for me. But over here, you're the Christ conscious one. When it is not no karmic debt that you came forth for. When you realize that I came forth to experience the totality of God. I want to experience all of God. Because this here little illustration that I have right here, it represents the totality of God. All is God vibrating at different frequencies. Right? I am the Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end. The first and the last. Says who? Our source. God. You, me, we all have the innate ability to tap into that source when we're ready. But when we're crying, catch a temper tantrum, we think, oh, where is God? There is no source. Oh my gosh, I'm alone out here. Who's going to save me? Is there going to be a sky daddy that's going to save me? No. You're supposed to save yourself, God. By the renewing of your mind. By getting to know yourself. So I'm happy you're here getting to know yourself, because now we're going to get to know ourselves as it pertains to numerology. The regular life path is what we're on. Now, before we even get into breaking it down and adding stuff up, I need you to understand one thing about this here. We're going to be adding up to get to single digit numbers. But before you get to a single digit number, if you stumble upon a number that has 2 digits, such as the number 11, the number 22, the number 33, those are considered masters. See, we are on the journey of life, in the journey of life, playing the game of life. And so, you got little levels. You want to, just like them children play the game, they want to win. They want to master. They want to win the game or beat the game or clear the board or whatever terminology they use for that, right? So here we are with these particular numbers, and these people that represent or have these numbers are having a master degree in the school of life. That's what we'll call that. All right? That's their little treat. They get a little master degree in the school of life. Some people have masters. Be careful how you entertain a stranger. You might be entertaining an angel unaware. So my example that I'm going to have for you, you all have your numbers, right? You all know your date of birth, right? The example that I'm going to share with you is somebody who was born on February the 1st. Wait, let me move my board because I don't think y'all can see no more. There we go. All right. Let me get over here. So February the 1st, 2002. That's their date of birth. You see how I have that written down? My day is February 2nd. Oh, okay. Look, I wrote down the first. We was almost there in the line, right? So this is simple math. This ain't nothing major. And we're getting the regular life path number. So we're going to just add that 0, that 2, that 0, that 1, that 2, that 0, that 0, that 2. And we're going to come up with the number 7. This is going to be your regular number, right? This is your life path number. So that 7 on this particular life path is the energy of what you come for to bring in this realm, right? So if, say, for example, if my birthday equaled up the number 7, this will be the life path for me to learn of my spiritual self, the connection with the divine, right? to connect to my spiritual side, to open up and fine tune the 7 chakra pools of energy inside of me. Right? That will be the life path of what I'm coming forward to explore in this realm. If this number ended up to be a number 11, a number 22, a number 33, that means I'm a master at something. Right? Y'all with me? That's for the masters. Oh boy, the masters. All right. Hey, toxic gunplay. Oh my goodness. Toxic gunplay up in here, y'all. Figured out numerology. I love that. So if you're a master number, just in case everybody can't read this smaller writing that I have down here, but I'm really more focused on my YouTubers being able to see. So if you're a master number, there's 3 sets of mastery numbers you can be. You could be a master of messenger, which is the number 11, right here. You could be a master builder, which is the number 22. Or you can be a master communicator, which is the number 33. You got that? And this derives just by you knowing your regular life path number by adding it up, the month, the day, and the year, going sideways. Is everybody with me? Ooh, by keeper number 33. All right, y'all got that? Anybody lost? That's what I want to know. Life path 6. Anybody lost? That's what I want to know. If anybody lost, please let me know. Let me see something here. All right, I wanted to wipe that off because it looked a little blurry to me. Anybody? Anybody lost? If you all just let me know. All right. God's property has a 24. So God's property, you add your 2 plus your 4. You're looking for a single digit number. You're looking for a single digit number unless you saw a 11, a 22, or a 33. If you had 2 numbers and it's not an 11 or 22 and a 33, then you need to keep on adding until you get to your single. If it's 11, 22, or 33, you stop. You understand that? Uh-oh, look at Toxic. Toxic got a build up in here. Get money. All right. So 8. Yeah. So 8. So if you ended up with a 26, then your number is 8. Because you needed an 11, you needed a 22, or you needed a 33. Simple math. Simple math. You got it? You got it over here? Hello. What's the topic? We doing our life path number. So the energy that we're radiating in this life path, what we come forward to do. And then we're doing what other people, but we don't call it this. Other people call it karmic debt, but we calling it the thing that we want to do more of because we're not in debt. We're having fun. We're enjoying the human experience. So for all of the people who have in their regular life path, this is regular life path. If they have an 11, a 22, or a 33, it goes like this. You are a master degree in the school of life. You have an old ancient soul. All right? You with me? You already know this. It's in your mind and you resonate with this. You probably say things like, I've been here before. You're probably a brilliant mind, right? You got that? Hey, Miss Grateful. So the 11s, they're the illuminators. They're great leaders. They have a lot of wisdom, mental clarity. They're different. They know they're different in physical reality. All 3 of these, they know they know they were different in the beginning of the foundation of this here new little game of life, right? They know these are brilliant minds, like Bob Proctor, right? Obama, right? Brilliant minds. They're great speakers. They'll be very good Reiki healers, very good therapists, oracles, so to speak, like, right? Master healers. So I put on here just some things that come to mind when I know of these people. They're old souls. They're master healers and old souls, and they heal people because they've been through it all pretty much. They can be a herbalist healer. They'll tell them the root work to do in magic. They can tell them the herb to perform up in the kitchen. They can tell them what to do in that relationship. They can teach them sovereignty. They could flip the dynamic of so many things because they are the masters of the messengers. They know how to deliver messages well. They can be on stage in front of millions. Thank you, Anna B. They can be on stage in front. They have something to deliver to all. Everybody gonna get something. There's something for everybody there, right? Then there are the 22, the master builders. And what's interesting about the 22 is the fact that they have a spiritual essence with them. Okay, let's look at this number 22. Pay attention, chosen one, to the number 22. I'm gonna help you with yours, baby. I'm coming. The number 22 is both spiritual because it is 1111 plus 1111. It's 1111 two times. So the builders make up spirituality or the spiritual essence of the messengers. Plus they're practical because 2 plus 2 equals 4. And that has everything to do with foundation and structure. Order. So these people have both spiritual and practical essence about themselves, which makes them master builders, to build something. Now here's the thing about the builders. You only build upon it if you go after it, right? You only build upon it if you go after it. You only the messenger if you open up your mouth, messenger. Because you get to a point in your journey where you want to shut your mouth. You don't want to serve, right? You only are the messenger if you open your mouth. You only can give people your overflow when you open your mouth. You only could help the people as a builder when you build. If you don't build, I know y'all have seen them new neighborhoods that they start. I guess they never get a permit or something, and the neighborhood just be sitting and sitting and sitting. That's what I'm talking about. Master builders have the idea, the vision. They're practical, great designers, but they could fumble. They could fumble. They could get tired. They could say, I don't want to, right? And sometimes that happens in their journey, right? But nonetheless, the energy of them that they radiate is that they're radiating the great leadership. They're very strategic in life, but sometimes some buildings don't get built. It just don't happen, right? Toxic said facts. Okay, you got that? All right, thank you for telling her what's going on. So over here now we have the 33. These are the master communicators. These are great teachers and talkers, speakers of the truth from the source, not from a job. They will find themselves, these are kind of rare, they will find themselves wobbling a lot if they were in the physical reality as it pertains to working when their inner being is sending them downloads directly from source. They're the ones that could just kind of like get up here and speak a prolific word. They're the Albert Einsteins of the world. Like, right? Just pure genius, like mind-blowing geniuses in the physical reality. All three of these are also everybody, no matter even if they're master or not, everybody stems from the source, the source, all is God vibrating at different frequencies, everybody, but there's many members of this body of Christ. Many members, one body. Some members are just mastered and degreed at this playing this game. Well, just like some little children stay up all night and they learn cheat codes and stuff. Like, right? This thing is so different. It's so different. They thumbs, They done heard this a little bit more. That's all. They just done been through a little bit more. That's all. It don't mean the others can't learn. I'm not trying to say that these are better or nothing. I'm just saying the energy is just different. But all, if you bring it all together, is the totality of God. Now, I share with you on another video about the other numbers, like, right? We went through the other numbers of 0 to 1 already. Anybody don't know what they number mean? He said king. Let me see 33. Yeah. So you need me to move it over? What you trying to do? A screenshot or something? Look, on that screen. There you go. 33. I just wrote down communicator, talker, teacher, speaker of truth, from source, not from a job. And I put that they're highly evolved, just in case you can't see that. All right. You got it? So that was just general. General. What do you mean you don't? What you mean you don't, God's property? General. So that's your general life path. Anybody else that has let me see if I can put it. Well, no, I'll call it out. Anybody else that has a number that they need understood? That means what I came forward here to experience, pretty much. My path, my spiritual essence, what I'm radiating, the life path, what my purpose. We all have a purpose, a so-called calling. All things are energy, frequency, and vibration. So we're all sending out signals unbeknownst to us. Like, right? You either fall in line with it or not. Like, right? You're in alignment with the assignment or you're not, right? And if you're not in alignment with the assignment, that's why people talk about this thing called karmic debt. Because that means you didn't do what you say you had wanted to do, right? So I'm going to call this out. Number 1. If you had a number 1, that represents a new beginning of spirituality. This is your regular life. Number 1. Somebody type number 1. I want to be in alignment. I want to be in alignment. You just be in alignment. Just do. Just be. If you have 34, that means you don't have an 11, you don't have a 22, you don't have a 33. So that means you need to get down to a single digit number. 3 plus 4 is what? 3 plus 4 is what? Number 1. Let's call them out right quick. Number 1, for those of you who do not know, that's going to be a new beginning, a new spiritual beginning. New spiritual beginning on your journey. So you come forward in this here life like the fool in the oracle deck. You're a fool on a fool's journey of getting to know yourself. And you got to figure out that you have everything that you need. You have all 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. It's all inside of you. But the purpose of your life on this realm is for you to understand your spiritual essence. New beginnings, spiritual awakening. Number 1, new beginnings, spiritual awakening. That's what your life gonna represent. You got it? Somebody type number 2. Y'all getting this? Anybody who have a number 2? Number 2. A 31, that means you don't have 11, you don't have a 22, you don't have a 32, so you have a 31. That's 3 plus 4. Somebody type number 2. Number 2. Miss Grateful, you had a number 2? Yeah, Miss Grateful's a number 2. That's the seed. That's the seed of the Big Bang. That's the breaking away of, that's 2 sides. That's 2 sides. Number 2. Number 2. So this here is learning balance. What 2 sides do? They juggle. The clown juggling the little balls. 2 sides balance. So in this life, you're learning that. You're learning alignment, what alignment feels like. You want to experience alignment. You want to experience balance with yourself, harmony with yourself, pretty much. Like, right? 2 sides of God. Love, the love-hate relationship. The alpha and the omega relationship. The beginning and the end relationship within self. 2 sides. So beginning of your life, if you're 2, the beginning of life for 2 could maybe start off harmonious, kind of like, right? And end not so in harmony. And guess what? Collectively, you did what you came forth to do. It could start off with chaos. And then the tail end, like Job, the latter days going to be the best days of your life, right? That's it. You did your life path. That was the game of life for you. That's what you said you wanted to do. That's why you gotta, we collectively, we all gotta get to a place in our journey where we ain't listen to what other people say or looks upon our life for it to be. No, because you already set the tone of what you wanted your life to be, God. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? We on number 2. Humans are weak. A lot of women turn into cowards. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny you should say that. It's funny you should say that from what happened earlier today. As the weaker Y chromosome. It's hilarious to me. But I don't even have the laughter to entertain you right now. So we on number 3. Well, number 3. Cause somebody type number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Somebody type number 3. We're moving on. Number 3. Thank you, God's property. So number 3 is going to represent form, duality. Number 3 is going to represent Holy Trinity. Number 3 is going to be a life path of really you coming forth in the physical form, learning that relationship with me, myself, and I. The I amness I, though. The Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. The relationship with yourself being the I am. The relationship with your physical being only 0.01. And the relationship with your spiritual being the 99.99%, the duality of all things. Right? Duality, number 3. And then in this duality lies growth. In this duality lies fertility. So you grow, and this is a journey for you to grow and learn. Learning the manipulation of energy as it pertains to form of it. Like, right, becoming that thing that what you want to be. Number 3. I am. Who do men say that I am? I am the physical and I am the spiritual. I am made in God's image, the perfect triangle, right? That's what you come forth to be and experience in this realm. Somebody type number 4. Number 4. So number 4, anytime we get to number 4, we're talking about structure and foundation, right? This person must triumph over the traumas of life, because it'll probably be a very traumatic and rocky life for them in physical reality as a number 4. Because they keep seeing with the physical eyes. They got a lot of shadow work, a lot of trauma, maybe that they have set the tone for themselves already before the foundation of this coming into this recreation of this realm for them. But this life was about overcoming that part of their self, the trauma self, the traumatic experiences, and saving themselves from the rut by setting a new foundation, a new blank slate, a new soil, rich soil, not on sand, but on solid ground. Right? Structure, foundation, number 4. Number 5, this one gonna represent challenges and conflict that this person gonna go through in the physical reality. Overcoming self. You wanted to learn this kind of stuff, these tools, before you came forth. Number 5. Could somebody type number 5 on the screen? Thank you for the comments over here. Number 5. That's challenges. That's conflict. All right. Number 6. Number 6 is going to be the number of harmony in your life. It's kind of like you're balancing things. You got to learn balance. Life is about a healthy balance. If you don't know how to balance and you on the 6th life path, then you don't get to the next level. Balance comes in here. Like, for example, how I always draw these here for you got to get to the state of balance for you to experience heaven on earth. You got to get to the balance part first, the middle part. The even in health and wellness, you got to get to the potential of hydrogen in order for you to be in an environment where your body cannot house any sicknesses or disease. You got to learn balance first. Number 6, that's what you came for to do. balance. The balance of the mind versus the spiritual world. The balance of the two, with the two sides, balance. Number 7, we talked about that one already, pretty much right here on this example. It was about the spiritual connection with source. It's about them chakra pools of energy. Somebody type number 7. It's about the chakra pools of energy becoming in balance, so you could flow, so you could be the walking, talking in the physical reality, Christ conscious one. So this was about you getting to know you, working through that trauma at lower self, and rising above the lower self, operating from the chakra pools of energy above, that heart chakra, that heart space. I am from above, ye are from below, moving by the rhythm of the heart, the self-expression, the first eye, seeing with your first eye, opening up, expanding your crown chakra so that you could connect with divine spirit. Number 7, that's what you came for it to do, to be. It's your spiritual life path, right? 5 was challenges. Didn't spend much time there. Yeah, I did that one. Yeah, you got it. 5 was challenge. Yeah, challenges and conflict. That's it. So you even though, we've got to circle back for somebody on YouTube, y'all. Even though for number 5, I'm circling back. I'm sorry about this. Even though I didn't spend much time on it, that's it. That's just it in a nutshell. You're in this lifetime where there's conflict, where things are wobbly, right? So really, if we can give a tone or set a deeper tone for number 5, it's about walking on water, Peter. When the waves and the current is there, you see those things, you see the conflict, you see the challenges. It's about still having the ability to walk on the water, Peter, and not sink. Mm-hmm. And when you get to that point, every last one of these numbers I call out, when you master that part, then you really done mastered that life path. So if I would say anything for number 5 and closing on this number 5 for the second time, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. You got to have that mindset as it pertains to conflict, challenges, and changes. Going back where we left off, number 8, we did 7, we had number 8. Somebody put number 8 on the screen. It's all about divine changes. Yes. We had number 8, right? Number 8 to be a number of prosperity. This year is like a prosperous life. Some people in the physical reality is just sailing through life, abundance and prosperity. They ain't going through all of these things. And you chose this. You probably already had your prosperous life. You chose this. I'm going to be like, well, why I got to go through that? Don't know. No, God. You chose this. It's not a curse. You chose to experience this. So for people that chose to experience this, most often than not, they didn't experience those prosperity, abundance lives already, right? It be like that sometimes. So for number 8, we're talking about intellect. We're talking about logic. We're talking about prosperity. These are intelligent people, like, right? So this is a beautiful home to live in if your number of your address is here, if it totals 8. But if your life path number is that, just walk into your abundance. But here's the thing. You could deny this. You could deny any life path number, the good about it. And you could only reap the bad. But it has both sides. Now, there are people who own 8 life path numbers who are in prosperity as it pertains to their number of their date of birth, but yet they got cobwebs in their house. Clean up that house and clear them cobwebs and get your life in order so the abundance can flow. Do you go up in a rich neighborhood and see that their garden is not trimmed? Their house cluttered? If you walking around with an 8 and you got cobwebs and you ain't got no order up in your house, shame on you, because abundance is your birthright and you denying thereof. Last one, number 9. Somebody type number 9. Number 9. Hey, Keith. Number 9. Now this here is the number of completion, baby. Whew, I like this number. This is subconscious. This is the heart of it all. This is a number where you could just sit back and be still and know that I'm God. This represents the end, right? Well, anytime they got an end, there's a new beginning for something, right? This represents the end. But yet a new beginning, and it's so sweet because the new beginning is the fact that now you have tapped into the divine, the source, the all, right? You've been through the fool man's journey, right? And you've mastered certain levels of yourself. And this is like the resting season, like, right? You can look back on the harvest. You can look back on your labor. You could look back over your life and understand that I am complete. That I have all the tools that I needed. That I done sat with myself. I done cleared that trauma. I done cleared the conflict within me. I done balanced myself. I'm in harmony. I done opened up my chakra pools of energy. I done attracted the abundance. And now I'm complete. It's almost like you represent the latter days of Job's life. Latter days going to be the best days of my life because look at me now. I was there. Now I'm here. Number 9. And so now after we get past number 9, somebody type number 11. That's where the masters come in. Somebody type number 11. That's where the master of messages, number 11, come in. Somebody type number 22. That's when the master builders come in because now they got power, like, right? Now they're the masters in the degree of the school of life. Somebody type number 33. That's where the rare 33 communicators come in because they're communicating when they open up their mouth. The Albert Einsteins, they're communicating from the source of God. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? 33 here. There you go. Can I request you to teach me about activating your chakras? I have a course available. If you're interested in that, your next step will be to go to my website. I have a chakra course already created for you and anybody else that's interested in that. And if you're number 7, life path, you should have that course. You should have that course because you need that course for your life. Your life depending upon that course, like, right? That's what you said you wanted to do. So you need to know, you need to be mastering stuff like that based upon your life path number. No thing just happened. You're here for something. Energetically, you are. All right? So now that was just a regular life path number. The thing you said that you was gonna come forward to do, but there's another number I need to talk to you about, and then that's gonna be it for the video. I'm hopeful I can make the post office run. So we did number 1. Number 1 was the regular life path number. That's the thing that you said that you were going to do, right? Oh, wait, before we finish that, there's another thing about numerology. If you just take your birthday, your day, you know what a day is? So that means if you're April 2nd, your day is 2nd. In my example right here, this is my example. If you take the February 1st number, your number, what's your number? Write your day number in the comment. Your day number. Write your day only. Don't give me your date of birth. Your day. Don't stop giving people all of your information like this so people can know more about you than you know about yourself, God. Don't give me your day, your full date of birth and all of that. Your number. Anybody was born on the 11th? Do we have any 11s up in here? Your birthday is at 11? That means you got some of that mastery inside of you. Right? All right? Or the 29th. 2 plus 9 equals 11. So no 29s or no 11s in the day. Okay, so that was another way you could have had some of the essence of a mastery if your day only equaled an 11 or 29. Okay, so we checked that. Moving forward. Did you hear what I said now? Stop in this TikTok street, this social media street, giving people all of your information. See, I was only asking for days and stuff, like, right? Because I never ever in this life said, give me your full date of birth. Don't do that. My example, see this here? My example, that's not my date of birth. Because I know this. Your daughter day is 29, so your daughter has that energy of the 11, because 2 plus 9 is 11. So she has the energy of the master messenger. So daughter is teaching mama and daddy some things, right? Y'all heard me. Don't be giving away all your business. Yeah, y'all got to stop doing all that, because you don't be knowing who be up in the room. You know, you don't be knowing who. Yeah, you don't be knowing who in the room. So let's be discreet and tactful. You know, when people ask for the day, just give them the day. You know, in a teachable moment like this here, that's it. All right. Now, when we're in private, like when I do my readings and stuff, my tarot or whatever, yeah, you know, you're drawn to me to do the reading, right? And so if you feel you resonated with that, so then you can give me that for the reading to find out more, if I even ask you for that. Because I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even ask people for that. I'll ask for your blood type though. But I don't be asking for date of births. You could go to my website right now and it'll tell you tarot reading, blood type, if you know it. If not, it's okay. Because a real one could just look at you. A real one know what you're coming for. I got a conversation tomorrow. I already know what's going on. I know ahead. That's what the real ones can do. Stop sharing so much. Stop being little victims out there getting got. So moving on. That's the way you find out life path. Life path energy. If they have any mastery up in there, you can use the date of their birth, born date. If it's 11 or 29, or if it all adds up to the 11, to the 22, to the 33, you know if they're a master or not. Now I have a question for y'all. I'm just curious. What number am I? Chosen one. How do you walk in abundance is the question. You radiate it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Y'all saying 33? I feel honored. I'm not a 33. Now guess. One more chance. What number? Out of the masters, what number? What number master am I? Out of the 22 and 11. There we go. I called it out. And so now you're a master regardless of which one. Thank you, Ms. Grateful. But I wanted you to see that, so because it'll help you fine tune your energy of being able to read. Let's recap. The 11s, they're the great leaders. They have a lot of wisdom about themselves. But I shared something that was different from the builder, is the fact that they are speakers. They're into therapy. I also said Reiki healers, like, right? And I said that they could heal from different aspects because they've been through so many things. I share with you, they could be the root worker, they could be the Reiki healer, they could be the therapist. You see what I'm saying here? So when you around people and they have these gifts, you could fine tune your sense of discernment and be like, oh, she got to be one of the masters, like, right? And if they like really into the doing aspect as a master, and while you in the physical, then you could kind of like, oh, they must be one of the builder masters. Kind of like you could play with this here thing in the spiritual realm if you want to fine tune your gift. Once you figure out your life path energy, yeah. All right. So let's move on. Thank you. I'm number 11. Let's move on. Let's move on to what we call, or what they call in them streets. They call this here the karmic debt. But we're not calling it that. We're going to call it what we want to do more of. So to explain what this energy here is about, it's just a simple fact that in last lifetime, let's say in last lifetime, you was a number 2, like Miss Grateful. So in last lifetime, being a number 2 like Miss Grateful, you was trying to learn balance, and just all kind of stuff came out up, and you was wobbling, and you ain't really get a good feeling of what no damn balance was. Right? So the idea of the so-called people that say it's karmic debt, then that they saying just a little leftover. They saying you failed. They say you failed. You didn't get it right. No, something. Life just happened. You still enjoy getting to know God, the totality of God in that lifetime, but you got caught up into maybe gaming. Maybe you got caught up into learning about God as it pertains to sex. Maybe you didn't have time. You just stuff happens, like, right? You, the master here, you can rewrite it. You could say, look, we ain't doing no balance here. We ain't doing no balance this lifetime, because you never get it wrong. We ain't doing no balance this lifetime. Hold off on that. God darn it. I don't even text. I don't even want to wake up. I want to say night night. So I damn sure ain't gonna learn no balance. I'm gonna just stay on this here side of God. I ain't going over there. Nope. I like it over here. Ignorance is bliss. That's what you say. So you never could get it wrong. So people call that, oh, you got karmic debt. You got debt. You got something left over that you didn't do. I call it you didn't do it. So this is how you figure out if you have karmic debt. There are certain numbers that's going to tell you. Certain numbers. Write this in the comment. Number 13, number 14, number 16, and number 19. 13, 14, 16, 19. Write that in the comment for other people to see. 13, 14, 16, 19. 13, 14, 16, 19. Thank you. We got it over here. Somebody wrote over here. Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you. So now we go back to the same birthday. You still have the same birthday. We're still dealing with the same concept, but we're going to add it up differently. Your birthday this way for your life path, we just was doing 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0, 0 plus, and we got a number. But to get your karmic debt, so to speak, the thing that you want to do more of, you're going to add it this here way. So I want you to just draw it down on your little piece of paper that you got. Put your month in this column, your day in this column, and your year in this column. But you're going to actually add them up separately, right? So if you have February, you're going to add 0 plus 2 equals 2. And you're going to bring your 2 down. If you have the first, you're going to have 0 plus 1 equals 1. And you're bringing your 1 down. And then your year, 2 plus your 0 plus your 0 plus your 2. And then you're going to bring your 4 down. When you come to the down point, you have 2 plus a 1 plus equals 3. I'm sorry, 2 plus your 1, you're going to add that up, and that equals 3. So you add your first column plus your second column, you get a number. Whatever that number is, which here is 3. Now you have your 3 plus your 4 from this here column equals 7. Whatever your number is that you got from adding when you went this way, you ask yourself, is it one of them numbers that I called out? If it equals a 13, if this equals a 14, if this equals a 16, if this equals a 19, you got that? You got something that you didn't do. You got that? There's something you ain't do. Easy peasy. Anybody got the 13, the 14, the 16, or the 19? Then that means you have something you didn't do. And because you got those numbers, then what you didn't do is hidden in those numbers, right? You see that? Did I lose you? Y'all got quiet. Did I lose you? Or y'all doing y'all math? I called it finesse. You got lost. Somebody got lost. Let's go back to help the lost ones. You got 14. Somebody got a 14. Trey got a 14. We're gonna tell Trey what that means. At the last step, you got lost. Let's do the whole step then. My month, my day, my year. Separated. I'm gonna add the stuff that's in my month. I got a 2 here. I add the stuff that was in my day. I got a 1 here. And I add the stuff that was in my year, and I got a 4 here. Then I went and I added my 2 month, my 3 day, my 2 month and my 1, and I got a 3. Then I added my 3 plus my 4 that I got from my year. And I ended up with a 7. Everybody with me on that, right? We got a 7. We got a 7. What I'm telling you is this number, if this number equals 13, 14, 16, 19, you got that. But this number is a 7. So this person here in this example has no things that they wanted to do from last lifetime, aka what they call this thing called debt. Right? If you got a 13, 14, 26, 19, you got it. If you got a 26, you don't have it. You don't have it at a 26. Y'all got that? You got 3 again? Yeah, some people have the simple way, because I got 7 over there for this example, and I got 7 over here. Some people's numbers are different here from over here, right? Because of the year being, higher digit numbers and stuff. All right. So some people anybody got a 13? I see somebody got a 14 over here. Anybody got a 13, a 14, a 16, or a 19? Anybody? I see a 13. I see a 14. 24 is not one of these 4 numbers. All right. All right. Who you got? You got 3 again? Okay. Okay. So we got 13, 14, 16, 19. So those are you people who saying that you have what others call that karmic stuff that they didn't finish from a previous lifetime. Maybe you started chillaxing. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. That's why I don't want to call it debt. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because where we going? What else we got to do? We've been here for eons. We never get life wrong. But what we're going to do is we're going to explain it the same way we did with when we were talking about the numerology aspect of it. If you're on a 13, I need more room. If you were on a 13, then we're going to add that 1 and a 3. Same thing. So you got how you figured it out. I'm going to put it right here. You got how you figured that out. If you have a 13, that ain't nothing but a 4. Because you're taking that 1 plus the 3, and now you back at 4 again. Right? If you got a 14, this is numerology. You ain't got nothing but a 1 and a 4, and you at the number 5 again. If you got a 16, you ain't nothing but a 1 and a 6, and you got the 7 again. If you had a 19, you have 1 and a 9, and you got 1. Well, wait, hold up. Let me help you out. It's 10, but then we're trying to get to a single digit number. We're going to have the 1 plus 0, and we got 1 again. All right. So this is for the people with 19, 16, 14, and 13. Things that you want to do more of. Because last lifetime you chillaxed. Like, right? So if you chillaxed last lifetime, this here lifetime as it pertains to 4 has everything to do with structure. Then we're back at change. Then we're back at the spiritual awareness, them 7 chakra pools of energy. Then we're back at a new beginning again. Like, right? Wow, I'm 26, which is 8 again. Mind blown. I love God. Me, us. You got that? And so for these 4s, they're finding this is so-called karma thing. Let me get deeper into the karma thing for you all. For the 4s, the grasp behind what you want to do more of, probably why you chillax last lifetime, is because you found it hard to come into the form of who you are because of your trauma. Like, right? So if you find it hard to come into the form of who you are because of trauma, the best thing for you to do if you're traumatic is seek guidance. Like, right? You need to be around people. Seek healers. You in the right place right here? Seeking knowledge on how to get to the core of that said trauma. Seeking structure, right? You found it hard last lifetime. Don't spend every lifetime running away from you, because you're just running away from yourself. You're just collecting more. You just rinsing and repeating on that same level. Like, right? You're going to meet you in every lifetime. So you're going to meet more trauma. And the traumatic experiences get a little worse and worse and worse and worse, because you don't want to go back to the little child, little girl, little boy version of yourself and heal that part of yourself so you can set that good foundation. So you find it hard. That's why you have this thing called the so-called debt. That's why you have this thing called what you need to do more of, because you're running away, baby. The number 5 ones, which is the 14, 1 plus the 4, they're running away from conflict. They don't want to embrace conflict, right? You know, along the journey, this here so-called do more of has everything to do with the fact that some of you all can't let go of that ego. Ego be the main reason why they have this so-called thing that I need to do more of, because that ego get in the way. That's all we're really saying when people tell you you have something you need to do more of. You let some part of yourself ego, I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to overcome that challenge. Yeah. I ain't gotta lead with my spirituality. I ain't gotta get to know myself. I ain't gotta know nothing about my mind. I ain't gotta do that. Right? You don't necessarily have to. But that means you're gonna stay on that level. That means the game of life gonna be boring, and then one day, like myself, one day you're gonna be like, man, I'm tired of this here. Let me open up my mouth. Because the only way I became the 11 is because I opened up my mouth. I shared with you all that I was an introvert. I ain't want to talk. Thank you for the offering. I ain't want to talk. I ain't want to express it. I ain't want to live in my truths. I was always the great leader, but I was shutting my mouth up on purpose. But until I let that ego go and turned around and decided to embody the totality of God, were I able to walk into my real calling, like, right? But I was my stumbling block before that. And so if you're not there spiritually, you like saying, well, no, this don't work. This ain't applying to me because I ain't no spiritualist. That's because you ain't turned your other cheek and did the thing that you said that you was going to come forward to do. That means you ain't let go of ego, boo. Because it's written all over in your birth day what energy you're supposed to be radiating. And if you are the opposite of that energy as it pertains to not knowing that balance, that's just because you ain't tapped into who you are. You ain't put on the whole armor of God. You just sitting there supposedly vibrating it, but you don't. You say, oh, thank you, inner being. My inner being said, those are the one the biblical text says that say that they love God, but their hearts are far from it. Okay. Ain't that a word? Thank you, inner being. So that's what you're doing. The ones that's not finding alignment with it is because you ain't in alignment with yourself. But this is a true read. You can't lie about energy. So you're like, oh no, yeah, oh yeah, boo. You radiating it even if you don't know. For those of you who are new to me, I am Goddess Just Be. I help people in the areas of mind, body, and soul. And today we were talking about life path numbers. Make sure you sign up for my newsletters at saltoftheearthpub.org. It's offering time. Cash App, Goddess Just Be. Venmo, Goddess Just Be. It's offering time. It's offering time, and my offerings go toward helping with with props and different things for my life and for my time, my energy in the midst of all that I do to come and teach you how to be still and know that you're God. Thank you, Yamase. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you. Thank you, every last one of you that gave. Cash App, Goddess Just Be. Am I leaving someone out? Any questions? I paid off all of my karma in full in younger days. That's what Toxic says. Thank you for the offering. Thank you for the give. Y'all understand? Creator. She's awesome. I'm glad I met her. Oh, thank you. Thank you, God's property. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate every last one of you giving. I thank you for the orders. I thank you for being on my live. I thank you for the likes and the shares and everything that you do to help me with my expansion here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Oh, Lord. Y'all like this one, huh? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every last one of you. I really, really appreciate you. Cash App, Goddess Just Be. This is my purpose and my passion. I really now you know, even with learning that. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you, Sam. Oh, is that Sam? I'm sorry. No, it's Sam. I thought it was him. Look, I tried to make it him. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. But now you know something about me. Like, right? So you know you energetically, I didn't put my date of birth and everything. Thank you for the offer, and I appreciate you. I didn't put my date of birth, but I share with you that I am number 11. So you listen to somebody energetically. I can't. Now, this is something I wish you could check or research for other people. Thank you, Key. Thank you, Lakeisha. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. I appreciate every last one of you. This is something that I want you all, if you ever get a sense of this, if any other speaker or you can do, I don't know, look at their portfolio or do research on when their date of birth is, and you in tune with them spiritually enough to know how to do this mathematical problem. It's a real simple problem, right? You find out who the hell you following. Like, right? You find out who the heck you following. And no shade on anybody that's on maybe a 4 or maybe on a 5, but come on now. As it pertains to your soul expansion, 5, I told y'all it was like conflict, like, right? And that's purposeful, that's beautiful. But sometimes these people who have conflict within themselves, they go viral. Sometimes they want to share with, them resolving that said conflict. They are necessary for those people that are underneath, maybe, the ones that are at the new beginning, the 1s, the 2s, that's learning balance, the 3s, that's kind of like getting in balance with those Trinity, like, right? They're necessary for those people. But then when you get to the master messengers, the master builders, the master communicators, they're the ones that's circling back to help the mankind for the all. Right? 9 is right there. 9 is right there too. 8 and 9, anything 6, I would say 6 and above, can circle back and help a whole multitude of people. Not that the other ones are weak, so to speak. They just experiencing God at that particular frequency. Like, right? They on a soul journeys too. Everybody people just in different places in their life. But as it pertains to healers, I'm talking about the ones that's getting up here doing tarot and stuff on your ass. The ones that you giving you your full date of birth. You do some research on them people. Like, right? Because you can't lie about this here. This your research to do on people that if you give anybody $500 or more, you need to know their darn date of birth. And they talking about your soul. They talking about your spirit. You need to know at least their date of birth. Give me that DOB. You want my social? You want my credit card? Where your profile at? Why your birthday ain't on your profile? I mean, hey, with this information, you can figure out if they're one of these so-called chosen ones that they say. All right? It's just food for thought. Just food for thought. I'm one of them brilliant minds over here. It's something I do. And won't say nothing about it. I'm just telling you how I do. Oh yeah, let me see. All right, Keisha, you're so welcome. Any questions? Any questions? Lovely said true, true, true. Thank you for the shares. The blessing master numbers. So this, there you have it in a nutshell. And you can do this with your children. You can do this here or share or remember them numbers as it pertains to your address. We did that in another video earlier, maybe about a week or so ago. You could do this in any area. Oh, thank you, G. Thank you so much for the offering. I appreciate every last one of you with the offerings. Cash App, God is just be. And I, like I said the other day, I went to the Sprouts and I bought me some organic apple, um, not apple, organic pineapple juices, and I paid for them on my Cash App card. Cash App, God is just be. And I was like, oh, the church bought me some juices because them juices kind of expensive, like right, $9. Well, no, I won't say expensive. They, they're worth it. They're worth it. They're kind of delicious. So you get what you pay for, like right. And I love getting them. So I bought me some juices, and I thought about y'all, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for every last one of you that came. I'm making sure y'all don't have any questions. Yeah, bougie juices. They're very bougie. They're very bougie because they're real, and I like real stuff. I like real organic stuff. Like right. All right, that's it. That's the video. I don't see no more questions up in here. Now you're empowered once again, God. Every time we leave here, I give you a little essence. I give you a little message because I'm the messenger. I give you a message that'll help you, empower you. And I'm going to come here every day and keep telling you in every different way because I know it is not me believing. It is something that I know that you God in your simulated environment. And you came for it to remember yourself, to get to know yourself. And so begin to ask yourself questions based upon your number. Like, right? Like, what is this conflict within me if I'm a number 5? What is this conflict? You know? What does it feel? What does it feel to like to overcome conflict in my life? What does it feel like to operate my life through flow and with ease? If you're 2, as it pertains to balance, and I would say to you, what does it feel like to be in balance with all? To be in balance with my masculine and my feminine? What does it mean, or what does it feel like to be in perfect harmony within myself? Because God never asks himself a question that he or she don't already know the answer to. And so you ask these questions to your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind will yield to you based upon your other lifetimes, will yield to you the answer that you've been looking for, because that's where your answer's in. That's where your answers are. They're in your head, they're in your mind, they're in your collective consciousness, in your Akashic records, in your land book of life. All right? So you have your own comforter, your own record room. Go up in there and get the things that you need. All right? What is this here? Last one. What should I ask for if I'm a number 1? New beginning. New beginning? What should I ask for? Oh my gosh. First of all, what does it feel like? What does it feel like to be on a new journey of getting to know myself? Where should I begin? What are my superpowers? What are the gifts that are emerging for me? What do I want to explore in this realm? Be optimistic about these questions that you answer yourself so you can yield to yourself the desired outcome and a beautiful life that you wanted for yourself, because you said that you was coming forth for thrills and chills of expansion in that area. So make sure when you ask a question, well, why me? Why I picked the number 4? God damn it, why I got so much of foundation issues? What's wrong with my slab? Is it cracking still? Like none of that craziness, you hear? You hear me? If I was a number 8, somebody said, what would I ask if I was number 8? If I was a number 8, I'll be like, well, what does prosperity and abundance feel like? Why am I so abundant? Why am I so rich? Why do I have gold inside of me? Why do I radiate this here energy? Just why? Show me more is what I'm saying. Will you show me? And then your abundance, your prosperity will come to you. It's like your gifts be running to you instead of you saying, prosperity, could you come over and play? No, prosperity be like, I'm coming, baby. And this time when I come, since you called me like that, I'm going to sit down with you. You know, it's the energetic way, how you call it. Just like with a man, he wants you to talk to him with that feminine voice, like, right? Oh, Big Daddy, I was wondering if you could massage my back because I feel a little tight, Big Daddy. You know, it's how you deliver that message. Remember that. That's gonna help you with your mind, just like it's gonna help you with Big Daddy. Because there's a time to pull out that feminine, but then there's also time to pull out the masculine. But when you're asking your subconscious mind, you ain't time to be pulling out no masculine. God dang, why I'm always behind? What are you doing? Yeah, you got that? Let's see. Oh, where do we start? Oh my gosh. Where do we start? When we asked for master number 11. Wait a minute, wait. Somebody asked about a 4. So I thought I did 4. If I were a 4 in structure, foundation, I would start with my little girl. Thank you, Nabeen. I'll start with my little girl. I'll start with my little boy. I would contact a number 11 for that type of therapy, because they know how to get into, that's the true healer for you. They know how to get into that. I'll book a consultation with me. If I don't have a me in my assimilated environment, I'll try to practice on me with my words, with my subconscious mind, and be like, so how are we feeling today? Because you got to bring it back to that foundation, that structure. That's that little girl, that little boy that's wilding out. Don't have that stability. That probably didn't have mom, probably didn't have daddy. Probably mom and daddy was there, but then they died, or probably was neglected, or probably was in that orphan, or probably just didn't feel love because their mind was playing tricks on them. But we'll start there, little girl, little boy. What do we feel like doing? Why are you so perfect? Why are you so beautiful? Why are you so worthy? Why are you so pretty in your dress today? Just why? To get the little girl, to get the little boy to open up his heart, to come out and play and talk to us sometime. I was thinking when I got off from work today that we can go down to the park, to the slide, How do you feel about that? Because how you feel gonna matter as a number 4, as all numbers. Before you got that structure and foundation. So how your little girl feel, how your little boy feel, that's gonna be very important. Then somebody said 11. And then we're gonna get up out of here. Because I think I can make the poster run. Number 11. If I were 11, that on the other side of 11, before I became and got to myself, like, right? Ooh, thank you, Intervene. I almost started shouting up in here, boy. Y'all have brought me back. My Intervene told me to tell you what I said. Now y'all got my eyeballs sweating up in here. Why am I here? What was I born to do? And my whole life changed. Okay, bet. Let me show you. If I were number 11 on this side of the spectrum, which I am a number 11 on this side, when I was at my lower self, I said, what the hell am I doing here? What was I born to do? I used to say, where are my people? Because I knew it in my soul. Where are my people? Where's my tribe? I know I'm royal. I know I'm divine. What the hell am I doing back here? Could you show me? So that's what I did at my lower self. And so the words, the question is of what the hell am I doing back here came from my lower self. I wouldn't use that word, that question set up, but that was me. That was me in a backyard in Louisiana. I just want to share, set the tone for you. The backyard in Louisiana after a storm. I was divorced at this time. After a storm, I'm in the backyard, and I felt like I felt low. I felt like I wasn't getting life right. I felt like a failure in that moment. But it was in my knowing as an 11. Thank you for the offering. I appreciate you. It was with my knowing in that moment that I was divine. I ain't know nothing about no day on the ground. I ain't putting no birthday together or nothing like that. I knew I was wise. I knew I was different. But in my knowing, in my soul, I just felt like I was that royal priesthood. I knew about religion and church and stuff like, right? I felt like I, to the core, was that royal priesthood, that peculiar people. I just knew this. And I felt like, in layman's term, that I should have had like a butler or something. I should have like a maid or something. I should have like people like that helped me with just the regular things in life, because life was so overwhelming. And I just felt like this was me. I felt like I was picked up outside of abundance and prosperity and just placed in hell. Like, right? Like, what the hell am I doing here? Cleaning out the storm. Why don't I have people to do this? I just couldn't understand that. And this wasn't not me trying to be bougie. It was just the bouginess, the divinity inside of me just letting me know, girl, your ace is royal. But I couldn't, in my logic mind, figure out how the hell do I get out of this type of environment to get to the place where I could radiate that I am the messenger, that I am divine. How do I fix this damn head, this mind, this brain capacity to get where I want to be, not where I am? But it is my knowing that it was purposeful, because the master healer must go through hell. And baby, I'm telling you, the reason why I can tell you about root work and blood type connection stuff and astrology and numerology and being sick and getting to wellness and being broken and in trauma and little girl, and the reason why is because I had to go through all of that to get here in this lifetime. But when I got tired and wanted to get to this state of being, I asked the right question. What was I born to do? And then I surrendered. Okay, God. Okay. I'm going to just show up every day and I'm going to give. I'm going to share what I have. I'm going to share what I have to people who I don't even want to be around. And all I had was certain messages because I'm the messenger. I didn't know this was about to be a testimony interview. I had messages to deliver to all of them people because I was the messenger. Thank you, interview. So I had a message for the guys at the linemen that I work with. I had a message for the people in my neighborhood. A message for my family. A message here. A message there. A message on social media platforms. A message to my neighborhoods. A message for my children. A message because I'm the messenger. And it only activated when I asked the question, what am I born to do? When I stopped running from being the messenger, when I stopped running and calling the dreams that I had with this pulpit in front of me, I called them nightmares. When I stopped saying that they were nightmares and I embraced them and I ordered a darn thing, the very thing, and it popped up on Amazon, I'm like, oh my God, that's it. I'm not going to run from it no more. Let me order the darn thing. And then the gifts just make room for you because y'all actually paid for it. Y'all told me to create the wish list to pay for, and so your gifts make room for you to show up to be the messenger. But it all starts with you surrendering, asking the right questions, and knowing your freaking life path. This here's little coding just to help you in the matrix. You set all kind of little tones to help you get there. Why not use the tools that you set up when you knew all things before you came forward? The little things that you left behind for you to remember and not forget to remember who you are. To experience yourself again, God. The totality of you. So it starts with the right questions. Woo, I can feel her intensity. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, we're about to get up out of here. I didn't mean to be preaching and stuff. We about to go. I look like I could make the post office. I got some wild yam butter that a couple of boxes that I need to send off today. Get you some wild yam butter, chosen ones. It's gonna help you on your spiritual journey as well. Let's pray and get up out of here. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Thank you, Naveen. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Thank you, God, Source, Infinite Intelligence, Inner Being, All-Knowing, for this message. From this message from the messenger about the tools and the life path of all of the body of Christ. From all numbers, all frequencies, all vibrations. I am so happy and thrilled and honored to deliver the message, even for the listeners of the message, that they now could understand this thing called life path. But let them walk away, Source, with this knowing that they can't get it wrong. That they can sit down if they don't want to do it this lifetime. That no changes happen, that life happens through them. They're the operating power as it pertains to this energy. Whatever side that they choose is because they thought themselves to be on that side. And thought by thought by thought, they create their realities. Remind them of that, Source, in all that they do. For them number 8, remind them when they clean them cobwebs, that they either could clean it or they can let them cobwebs grow. They can let them grow and they can stop that prosperity in its track, or they can allow flow for it. There's always going to be two sides. Remind them of their choices because they could choose. But whisper daily in their ear, inner being, to the chosen ones, that they're so free that they could choose bondage. They're so free that they could choose bondage. Inspire them by being in alignment to choose to be free. Free. Type that in the comments. Free. Don't you want to be free? Then you came for it to be free. Every manifestation you thought of is because you thought of it thinking it'll help you feel a little bit more free. Type that in the comment. Free. Free, 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 free. F-R-E-E, free. I'm talking about the real free. I'm talking about he who the law sets free is free indeed. Free. Free, 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 free. This video, I bless you, was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Free. Yes, Casper. Free. Make sure you give me a thumbs up over there on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you for the offerings. Cash App, God is just be. Be blessed, y'all. Free.